glad we can do that now. You know, for the longest time, we had to control all the lights with one switch, and we couldn't dim them independently. And I don't know why I found that exciting, but I do. I don't know how the rest of you feel about Valentine's Day, so I'm going to take a little poll. How many people in the audience here have found their true love?
That's me.
There's always one in every crowd, isn't there? But you are my kind of audience. I discovered that the odds of my finding a date for Valentine's Day are slightly better than my starting center field for the Blue Jays next year, but actually slightly worse than my being attacked by a flying squirrel. So we wipe out the first 10 years, and that leaves me 36 Valentine's Days. And I went back and as many of them as I could remember, and I realized that there have only been 3 good ones. 3 good ones. And then of the other 33, the best of those remaining 33 was the year I got hit by a van. Why am I telling you all of this? I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to get on to the relevant bit. I have the chance to introduce 2 lovely guys, Damon and Stevie.
Sometimes it's people desperately trying to find dates. This one, well, I only found one good one. The rest is about farting in. All of our single ladies, what do you think about this? Looking for a woman who loves fried chicken. That's it. That's it. That's it.
We found her.
I placed that ad. Hey,
On the other hand, though, there's this hot chick on this page. But, no.
So hot chicken.
Yeah.
Hot chicken.
Okay, I actually can't see. Just
Who likes chicken?
could be either.
She really likes chicken, but of course it's just a model, not some slut. But.
We don't know that.
It's not the guy. It's not the German guy.
What?
Androgynous guy. You not seen him?
Andre Pagis?
Yes.
Yeah. He's amazing.
That's awesome. You guys should have done the intro. Alright, I actually haven't looked at this paper, so I'll just pick out something random. Nigel over bomb plot. What do I have to say about this? Absolutely nothing. Other than it looks like profiling here.
Here's a vision of Hollywood Squares.
Yes. Yeah.
Or the Brady Bunch. Or the Brady Bunch.
Here's the story.
Amending comment. It is profiling.
Okay.
Oscar, our surprise!
The occasion, since it's an anti-Valentine's show, we could tell stories of previous Valentine's days that maybe didn't go so well for us, and then we'll do some long-form improv inspired by that.
Well, I've never really been a celebrator of Valentine's Day. It's not like a political stance. It's not a choice I've made. I just honestly forget when it is every year, whether I'm seeing someone or not. Kind of like Yom Kippur. Like it just sort of sneaks up on me, and then it's past, and I'm like, I'm not Jewish. There's no reason I know. And I'm also not really into Valentine's Day, so there's no reason I should keep track of when that is either. My most humiliating Valentine's Day was Valentine's Day 1985, because I was in the hospital with pneumonia, and I was filling out my Valentines in the hospital, and I realized after my mother had taken still kind of blush when I think about it.
I too am also not a big celebrator of Valentine's Day, but I do sort of have one sort of Valentine's tradition, and that's watching the movie Mallrats. The first time, first time I saw Mallrats was on Valentine's Day. I guess I was in grade 9, so that's February 2005. I watched Mallrats, and then I've watched a couple other Valentine's Days. Sometimes I got plans, I got a show this Valentine's Day, I might not watch it. I watch the day before, the day after. But yeah, it's a good movie to watch around Valentine's Day. It was the first Kevin Smith movie I saw. Then afterwards I watched a bunch of those. Yeah, so watch Mallrats this year, guys.
My ex didn't like Valentine's Day, and that takes the pressure off very nicely. So we started dating 3 days after Valentine's Day, and I kind of wonder if we did that on purpose, because you know when you're first starting to date and then Valentine's Day comes up and it's awkward. But probably the best Valentine's Day I had with her was the year that she was working, so she couldn't be there. So my friend and I rented the first Ultimate Fighting Championship, and we watched some limbs get broken, and we drank scotch, and we smoked cigars, and I played Stock Ticker until I threw up.
Star Ticker! Woo! Oh, we did that.
I've been single on Valentine's Day for years. I've had a lot of relationships. They just tend to end before Valentine's Day. They get to it's like, oh, this one's going to be a year-long relationship. Oh, Valentine's Day's coming up, it's over. But the last time I was in a relationship on Valentine's Day, I got the best Valentine's Day gift ever. It was this red cruiser bike that I'd been eyeing, and my boyfriend at the time bought it for me, and I was like, oh my god, he's the one. I've been looking at this bike for ages. He gives it to me, he's like, I know you wanted this, but this doesn't mean I love you or anything. Just
Valentine's Day got you down?
Valentine's Day got you down?
yes.
Don't be a sap!
Don't be a sap! Treat yourself!
You should give yourself a massage!
You should
Buy
give
yourself
yourself a
flowers!
massage! Buy yourself flowers!
Yeah, I can massage myself and buy myself flowers.
Call your parents and tell them they don't need to worry about you anymore!
Call your parents and tell them they don't need to worry about you anymore.
Hi, Mom. I just want to tell you that you don't need to worry about me anymore.
That's a relief. Goodbye.
Your mother is strangely gullible!
Your mother is strangely gullible.
I think I forgot to take my meds today.
You know, you gotta get over your Otrivin addiction. I can barely pronounce it. That's how upset I am about your Otrivin addiction.
I'm
a new gas station building around the corner?
Yeah.
We just took some of their sand.
Some?
Yeah.
How much could possibly be left?
Some?
Excuse me, I think I left the. Oh yeah, my cigarette's still burning in here. Thank you.
Oh, see you later, Ted.
Yeah, no worries.
Have fun building that gas station.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. She's
Thanks, man.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Ted. He's the foreman.
Did you give him keys to our apartment?
Yeah, he had to bring the sand over. Actually, tomorrow when you're cleaning up, he's gonna come and remove some of it.
Some of it?
Yeah.
Then the thrill of cleaning some of it up tomorrow.
Yeah, Ted's gonna help.
With a strange man who comes back for half-smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boy, do you know me.
I thought I was supposed to think about stuff. I'm at school.
Nerd! Oh, I'm sorry. That's what the game told me to do. Will you go out with me?
I'll teach you how to read.
I could never learn how to read.
But maybe you just need the right person to show you how.
No one's ever spoken to me so softly before.
I have a throat infection.
It's the most beautiful throat infection I've ever heard of.
Would you like to start with page 47?
Okay. The fuck are these things?
Letters?
What? As for a model?
Yeah, oh, stand over there and look sexy. Alright. It's funny, you say you don't smoke, but you gotta smoke in the park. Okay, now take your pants off, but sexy.
Is there another way to take your pants off?
You're
doing it wrong, my friend. Whatever. Oh!
Oh, that was sexy. I'm gonna paint that motion blur. Yeah. Motion blur.
It's cold in here.
Yeah.
There's shrinkage. I want you to account for that.
I do that on purpose.
To emasculate me?
No, I'm not drawing your penis. I'm drawing a Ferrari where your penis should be.
Oh, so my massive thighs are getting sore.
I know I do that on purpose.
Is there anything you don't do on purpose?
Yes. One time, I painted a painting completely by accident in the dark of the night. And that painting was the painting where it's like nighttime and it's got like a starry sky or something. I'm pretty sure it's called The Starry Sky.
I did Starry Night today.
Should I not smile? Because I'm not smiling in the picture. I want you to know it's me.
You're crying in this picture.
They said not to smile. What? It was my first passport photo. I didn't know. I just did the opposite. They said don't smile. And to me, not smile means cry. 180 degrees in the opposite direction.
So you can cry on cue?
No, he said some really hurtful things. To be fair, I asked him to make me cry.
I realized tonight is the night, because it is anti-Valentine's Day, it's sort of like Johto is like receiving the anti-Valentine's. It's like we're all one collective and we've been like stood up on our date. But we're good together. You know what? We're solid. It's a huge crowd of amazing people.
And it's lovely here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel.
We can love up ourselves.
Yeah!
Are you saying go love yourself?
What?
Are you saying go love yourself?
Yeah, because I did that before today.
Our church, everyone. And Terry came too. How about we get a suggestion from the audience? For the best improviser wins this for best
Physical comedy.
What's that?
Physical comedy.
Physical comedy.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
Are you trying to win my love, Terry?
What?
I'll
mixing bowl.
I can use my doorknob to plug up wherever the molasses is coming from.
And I can use this mixing bowl to mix ingredients together to cure your plague.
And chocolate is eaten.
So suddenly I ran down into the kitchen and found some chocolate and decided to mold it.
Into a button. Not my finest hour, I admit, but it was
A nice button, a square button, and it was a solid button. I knew that.
It would be the button that I went. First one,
Next title.
Loved to death.
Love to death.
I love Tommy. I love Tommy so much that I could kill.
anyone who looks at him the wrong way. That's right. I'm talking to you, Susan.
Boyle, you're giant, roly-poly hips. I've seen you, Cass.
Off your line to the river. I've got a hatchet with your name on it, and it's named Susan
Boyle. With a giant bee, because it's going right into your bitch hole.
That's right. I'm calling you a bitch, and I have nothing, you won't believe the shit we can do there with like...
The lonely spinster.
Is it lonely or lonely?
No. You wasn't a good point of that.
I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right story.
Lonely or
what do you think you heard? It's improv.
A lowly, lonely spinster looked out her window. The sea was endless, and she knew that
Her true love was in that sea, just bobbling about for her to cast her net.
and catch him because he was a merman, and she had met him the previous night in her.
Wedding gown. She was about to be married, but she called it off at the last second.
because she thought, I don't know, we have such different interests. He likes breathing.
And I like walking around on land. Maybe he should sacrifice his ability to talk in exchange for
My love. Boy, that's quite a test.
of somebody's willpower. And then we can collect spoons together and live underneath the ocean together.
And then we can gather pearls together and make fancy necklaces. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Maybe you'll have a friend who's a talking crab. That would be awesome. I love crab meat.
It was then that Eleanor's psychiatrist called and asked how the day was going. Eleanor wasn't quite sure.
What to say, so she just said, everything's fine. I walked...
Outside yesterday night in my wedding gown, and I met a mermaid. We're gonna get married soon. Her psychiatrist
Said, that's understandable. You've said that you feel really strange eating.
raw fish, dry and not in its natural habitat.
So maybe that's to be expected. Maybe
This is good for you.
because sushi has an
Bearing taste of fish.
And that will provoke an
outburst.
Of emotion.
which is not liked.
Here in these parts.
Your strong
Texas accent.
Will deter any
suitors
eligible
for your love.
And samurais. Because
They are
the most delicious.
land.
What?
They are the, and then you see these ones.
The boy, what are you talking about?
Hi, baby.
A bunch of Mark.
Mark. Shake, love tension.
it was the third day of filming, and Martin Scorsese
Was pissed that he hadn't been chosen to film The Shawshank Redemption. Frank Darrah!
had been chosen. So Mark, whatever his name was, started his own film.
Martin Scorsese!
desperately trying to get out of the bank safe to where?
Rob Ford's office.
Sure.
So what happens next?
We start throwing ourselves against the door until it opens.
Stop working. What happens next?
We stare at the door and try to make lasers come out of our eyes until it explodes.
No!
We punch the door with our fists in hopes that it'll just give in.
No!
We should play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
No! Listen to our cries! Blow God! What happens next?
We lose our voices from screaming too loud. And start thinking of things we want to do before we die. I just want to go tobogganing down the street in the middle of a Tuesday.
I'm a virgin. You do the math. What happens next?
We try to unmake you a virgin.
No!
We're going to do the dating game.
Hey!
If you had a pet that reminded you of me, what would you name it and why?
I would also name it First Pet, because I think that being first is very important because we were the first in many things. And I have to cook when other people are leading.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Question number 3.
Howdy.
What's your favorite restaurant and why?
Well, that would be the Chuck Wagon. Got the mighty finest steaks, grilled onions, beef ribs, by far the best fiddle music on all of Alderaan 5.
Bachelor number 3.
Yes?
If your life could be summed up by an ironic hipster t-shirt logo, what would it be?
Very good question.
Good chaps wear good chaps.
Bachelor number 1. Are you perhaps a person in a position of power?
I'm around the person of power. I do their dishes and whatnot. Try to be good eye candy.
Okay. Do you happen to have really nice forearms at the moment?
Yes.
Come over there, just smile and wave.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I'm going to buy this outfit when I leave.
Very good.
Yeah.
You do well to
Is it Jason Wu?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh, are you Mrs. Obama?
Yes,
Do you like to go under the sea with them on a regular basis? Are you French?
I do like Jacques Cousteau, but no, I'm a really big fan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I also like to play with them.
Oh, because you're a dolphin? Bachelor number 3, you seem pretty rough. You seem pretty masculine.
Well, thank you.
What would you do if a horse ran away on one of our dates?
Well, I would search all the western spiral arm of the galaxy, try to track down that horse, probably raise a posse, deputize a few of the locals.
Because you're a space cowboy? That's pretty good.
Yeah, we can get back to that.
Bachelor number, I think my final choice has to be bachelor number 2, just because I love a man of mystery, and I have no idea what he is. The end.
chocolate and pecans.
Are you a pecan?
Little extra thing for our videos. As you know, we're doing HD videos.
Yes, and we're streaming. We're not streaming. We're just taping.
We're just
You know.
putting on YouTube, that's all.
Yeah, putting Jammin on YouTube to make everyone here stars.
Yep.
That's what YouTube does.
What's that?
Because that's what YouTube does.
Yeah, exactly.
For just
I met a guy the other night at this film opening I went to who said he was a YouTube comedian. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's a trade.
Yeah.
That's where that's
Yeah.
But someone who makes even less money doing stand-up than doing it in clubs.
Exactly. But anyways, so
We have this Johto tour code thing going.
yes.
And we have some of you who play for us. As us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark being with those two over there, being Laura. As Laura, yeah.
So no matter what, if you do a video profile, then you get put on the thing, the YouTube channel, as part of Johto Tour Co. and Company, etc.
Because all you have to do is just show up once to our shows.
Or not even.
Or not even.
You got a friend who wants to do a video profile. I'm serious. Like, we're just putting everything up. Everything.
So if you say you're a part of Johto Tour Co. and have never heard of us,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
I'm
That's
involved
what
with
we're
Johto Tour Co. And that too.
Yes. But, and this is what we're going to do in the second half, although we keep growing, this little intimate family keeps growing tonight, which is awesome. Anti-Valentine's, that's right, we can love ourselves.
Fuck Valentine.
Well, what we're going to do in the second half, to maybe keep some people from going out,
Oh, it's nice.
is if you want to, we're not going to run the games in the second half.
No.
Anybody? No.
Maybe we'll take one each, but
Yeah, we'll
for
take
the
one.
rest,
We'll take one. Yeah.
for the rest of you,
Whoever
you can
wants.
run it.
Yeah. Whoever wants
If
to
you have a
run the
game you
game,
wanna
has a
do.
game, call people up.
Yeah. Just let us know.
Sounds like lazy hosting.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's
Say your
exactly
fly guys.
Alright, take a break.
Alright, so yeah, take a break, have a whiz, have a beer,
You
whatever.
asshole. But come back, Marty.
Sorry, there's a photo op. Look how hot she looks in that chair. Seriously. Look at that.
They can't see it on the camera.
Can't see it on the camera.
We'll describe it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Throw and
Drone is a high.
should she move that here?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Now what's happening?
I can't tell.
Okay, and back
Okay.
now.
And
Make
back.
sure it's on us.
And there they are.
It's for everyone who's gonna
Yeah, it's
pick
good.
it up. Okay,
And come back.
and come back. That's right. We'll.
Can I just ask a question about this film?
Yes.
Just because it's been bugging me. We know who's in it. We know how it was financed.
No,
we know
how
how
was
it's
it
supposed- What is it about?
Oh, it's about two guys and they're doing some black market shit.
Yeah.
By what?
And there's
Oh.
Gristle. And we're taking this game because both of us are going to help out.
Lawrence Stein, we have a mutual friend, Lawrence Stein.
Yeah.
He's come to Joe before and former teammate of mine with
Yes.
MP Ultra with ITC. She had her own and with Whitehouser.
Yes. And she has her own improv
Workshop.
that happens every
Every
Monday.
Monday, 7:30-ish in her place.
Yeah, at her place in Kensington Market, which is very cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this game exactly this way or this game period.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play Jeopardy. So basically what happens is a contestant picks one of the categories, and then we will ask the audience for the answer.
A 1-2 word answer.
Yeah.
Or even a short phrase.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, just the answer. And then whoever actually buzzed in will have to come up with the question that matches that answer. That was actually pretty succinct.
Yes, it was.
Does it have to be a long answer, or can they say like 9?
As long as it's in a 9 or.
No, but the question.
It has to be
We
a
are
question.
responsible for the question.
Yeah, but what if their answer's 9?
Well, their answer
Yes,
would be 9.
9.
Yes, yes. It just has to be in the form of a question, like in Jeopardy.
steak.
Flank steak. Mr. Jones.
What is the new restaurant topping at Burger King?
Very good! Yes, yes, very good. Alright.
Mr. Jones, pick a category.
I would like French patron saints for 500.
Well, it's only patron saints, so.
Okay, sorry, you lost your turn. We go back to Emily.
Mythology for I'm hoping for a daily double, so 223.
Medusa.
Uh,
Medusa.
Medusa. John Tory, I forgot your real name.
Steve.
Steve!
Who is the patron saint of snakes?
Yes!
Yes!
Very good.
There's a cross.
Buzz.
Coordination between mythology and patron saints with that one.
Yes. So choose a category there, Steve.
I'm gonna go with you know what? I like the mythology category, so I'm gonna stick with that.
And how much?
Let's make it for 250.
250.
250.
Minotaur.
Minotaur. Emily.
What is a thing? It's like a bear.
Sorry, someone else buzz in.
Steve!
I was next in line.
I beat you to the buzzer. What is the horrific offspring of Zeus and my ex-wife?
Yes!
Very nice.
I'm gonna go with the category that is not patron saints or mythology.
Give me cuisine.
Cuisine.
How much?
Let's go with 725.
725.
Roadkill.
Roadkill. Mr. Jones.
What is stuff I have not coughed in?
Yes! Very good. All right, Jeopardy. The final
Jeopardy.
Ships.
Ships.
ships. And we're back. All right. Emily.
No, I'm currently in the lead. I'll go last.
Sir.
All right.
Steve.
Steve,
Yes, sir.
your wager and what your answer was.
What's your answer?
I bet, I believe I had 1,000. So I bet the whole thing.
Yes?
And I said, what is the gay party ship that cruised the 7 seas of fabulous looking for spicy relationships?
I believe that it. What?
Just.
I thought the answer was offensive.
Oh. Mr. Jones.
I misunderstood the category. I put $1,200 and I said, what did Iron Man do to his secretary?
It worked out. Very good. You are winning, I think.
Now in the lead.
Because he has $2,400 at this point. I'm sorry, Steve.
I wagered 1,000. What's it got?
$2,400.
$1,323.27. And my answer is, what is the name of the cruise ship that sank off the Italian coast beside the cruise ship the Parmesan cheese? Sorry, too soon.
All two. She threw it.
Charlene, so you're going to moderate the game.
Pardon?
You're going to moderate the game.
Moderate the game.
And don't take it until you call your number.
I have to come here and-
You have to come here
Yes, you are.
and say how many people you want
Four
up.
people up.
4 people up.
Boy, Greg, your meatballs sure are juicy. I bet this is your secret recipe.
They won me this house. They won me this house? Yeah.
Yes, Mini-Me, you do have a bigger wiener than me. Apparently you don't talk very much, just a little beep, beep, bop, bop. This is the worst Mr. Evil ever. Dr. Evil.
I forgot who the hell I am. I am Dr. Evil, and I like shaved
Poor Greg, these hot dogs sure are nice. I've got cancer. Why is this hot dog so squishy in this one part? That's my tumor you're eating. Well, at least it's going to a warm spot. Sure is. Listen, I'm just want to say how proud I am of you sacrificing your, I just want to say how proud I am of you eating my cancer. Well, that's what it's, it's a 50-50 kind of thing. You're the one with the cancer, I'm the best friend, and, you are my best friend. I'm your only friend. Oh, you're so...
Basically, they're all going to be in a scene together. At a location, you're all going to be in a scene at the same time. And throughout the scene, each one of them is going to die. Now, you have to choose a way for each of them to die.
Spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion.
Eating too much chocolate.
Death by chocolate.
Malaise.
Self-abuse.
Hit by a serve from Rafael Nadal.
Eric
tennis ball, yes.
Eric tennis ball. So we had
Concussion, death by chocolate, Eric tennis ball, and Stevie J's favorite way to die. Get your minds in.
You want to go over one more time?
We need to open like the hatch thing, like
Yes,
the,
can we? We
um,
can now because we're in a parking lot in Sudbury, but this will not fly in there underwater.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think only, the
you have to put the ball away.
Well, let's have. Oh wait.
Ah!
Oh, God, no!
It's not going to down.
Who's the second choice for the hat picking for the periscope operator?
Well,
We're all gonna die. He was mean.
Oh,
yeah.
well then, since my hands are free, I guess I'm just gonna open up this little present that my boyfriend sent me. Submarine!
But that's so nice because I'm like really hungry.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm just
Oh.
gonna.
Does nobody love you? This is a toffee one.
Oh, no, I love toffee ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna masturbate myself to death when we're done with this. Yeah.
Oh, did I not mention my chocolate allergy? Was that
Probably
chocolate?
not.
I thought you said
It's
toffee.
super unsafe. Yeah, it's mostly chocolate. It's not a surprise.
Oh, but it is, because life is like that.
Oh. I think the periscope operator hat is cursed. Oh no.
Please operate the periscope for my death matter.
Was I the third pick? I can't do it.
No, you were.
Oh.
No, you have to do it. You have to drive this submarine or we're all gonna die.
Well, I can't drive it. I can do this.
I'll be able to do this. Or we're all gonna die because. Okay, I can stop on it. Okay.
Maybe you should hold on to this to keep your hands busy so you're not abusing yourself.
Alright. Woo!
Oh,
Alright. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you can do this. You can do this. Oh dear God. This is the most spacious submarine I've ever seen. Oh no, I have heartburn. Now it seems the flesh is melting off my arms, legs, but my torso will remain curiously intact for science to study. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have an arm. This is a phantom limb.
Going to the light.
Some of me's going into the light. Some of it's just.
That was a chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, this takes so long.
This would be a good time for actor's nightmare. You
of Jane, and these are starting right here, I guess. And let's see, I'm actually not in, but that's perfect. So she will be reading the lines from this script, and these two gentlemen here will be playing the scene with her, but they won't have scripts. They will just be making it up as they go along, and Madeline will be using only the script for a line.
Allie would have wanted it this way.
Oh, O'Malley was a fine boy.
He was the finest boy.
He made the best haggis in all of Scotland.
I'd be grateful for your permission to sit for a moment in the shade.
Hey, take a seat. O'Malley would have wanted it that way.
You know, I need a moment too. I always thought he was Irish, so.
Hey,
I'm going to just prepare that we should let Jane speak every second or third second.
don't you agree with me, Missy?
Yeah.
As far as I could get from where I was before.
Hey, where you were before, and where was that?
Cornfields. Is there any work to be had in this parks?
Oh, I've got
Folks do.
some work for you if you want to come out behind the shed.
Does Mr. Oliver employ women?
Oh, he employs women.
Only women. Are you insinuating something about me?
What do the women do?
Well, it's time we had to talk, Mrs. O'Malley.
You see, butter doesn't churn itself. You need a strong woman to churn butter.
The Englishman is right.
I am an Englishman. I know this sort of thing. I have a bread cake right here in my pocket. It's a bit squished, but I'll take this handkerchief for it.
Perhaps half a bread cake.
Sure, I'll take half the bread cake back. There's no problem with me.
Hey, you've got working your negotiating skills.
Two of you are going to be professors from different countries, and two are going to be interpreters for those two.
The human genome.
And how it affects global warming.
Yes.
Folks, we have this brilliant panel of scientists, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
El Salvador, Coles, China.
My name is Salvador Headpiece.
And yourself, sir.
Last of all, a very good news to the pocket is George.
Folks, we have this brilliant panel of scientists, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
El Salvador, Coles, China.
My name is Salvador Headpiece.
And yourself, sir.
Last of all, a very good news to the pocket is George.
And will you tell us your field of expertise, please?
Nos story was Gleiste.
Yes.
I peel skulls open to see what's inside.
And you, sir?
Mr. Tastelot, the school of the weekend,
I ski down tall hills on dead bodies.
Okay, now, let's quickly have a 1-minute discussion, argument on the topic of genome.
The human genome and its effects on global warming,
Yes,
gentlemen.
the human genome and its effects on global warming.
I slap you, sir.
What's that? What's that? Is that one not that? One not that? No, that bullshit.
It's people like you that are the cause of the global warming problem.
You're so right. I'm so glad we settled this so fast.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much for doing that game in 1 minute. That was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get up and do
Free switch.
free switch.
So everybody.
Just drop the baby.
But I need my food.
Freeze!
And it was like, so.
Freeze!
You have a plan.
Oh, where am I gonna get my mushroom in my flower?
That's
So if you want to do that tonight, or send anything you want to, it could even be one clip. It's like, hi, I'm Bill. Done. Okay, that's good. Yeah. 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 So that was the last thing. Oh, sorry. And that I remember. The other thing was, if I ever put anything on the net that you don't like, tell me and I'll edit it off. Yeah. That's fine. That's the only, because I don't want anyone to. I mean, everything I think everyone does here is incredible. So I just try and like throw in everything, cover everyone, blah blah blah, whatever. And Art's just looking at me like, going, hey man, it's cool.
Oh,
It's cool.
I know like cat videos. Can you just cleanse them from here?
You don't have to put on the environment. You don't have to put them there. Otherwise it's just places me.
I love cat food, Slade.
Hi, I'm